Hello everyone, Lakeisha McKinnon here with your Love During Lockup recap. So this episode is Scam the Scammer, and this week we had exclusive bonus footage, which Justine was planning her prison wedding, but she had a secret. Melissa's high school crush is a con. Chelsea loves an inmate she's never met. Emily buys a ring with Dauri's stimulus money, and Hottie surprises Ty. So we have a lot of couples, but we are going to make this video as short as possible. Start out with Michael and Justine. Michael, aka Montana Mills the rapper. Basically, you might remember him for his best known rap song, Sell Drugs, Feds Watching. He basically made headlines in 2016 for selling drugs to the feds. He actually was arrested during a drug sting operation in Rhode Island. He sold 70 bags of heroin to an undercover officer in the Days Inn parking lot. While searching his room, they uncovered 70 grams of bulk heroin, cutting agents, and packing materials. The heroin had a street value of $11,500. So why are you selling drugs and you know the feds are watching? You make a song, but you're still selling drugs. Michael, what? But they said that he had been dealing heroin and fentanyl for 4 months at the time of his arrest. So he is also awaiting sentencing on convictions for 16 drug trafficking and conspiracy charges in Pennsylvania. You did not tell us this, Justine. You said he was about to get out. I could have sworn I saw that. So he will serve up to 84 months to 25 years behind bars with a minimum of 63 months. So it looks like he might be in prison for quite some time. So I had to take down this tweet, and we keep it positive here. Positive. But a lady on Twitter said, this lady on Love During Lockup says her and her man are inseparable. Ma'am, you're dating an inmate. Y'all are literally separatable. True. So his reports say that his sentence is to be served consecutively, not concurrently, because he has multiple prior convictions. And he will be serving his time in Pennsylvania following his stay in a Rhode Island prison. He currently is in, I will put it in the video, State Correctional Institution. He has no projected release date. That is not what you told me, Justine. You said that he was about to get out. At least that's what I thought. Since y'all are planning this prison wedding, which you say that you've been waiting for years. You're looking for a wedding dress. You're telling the representative when she's asking, what does he do for a living? Oh, he's in jail and I'm getting married tomorrow. So she's like, we need a dress that's in the store. So then her mom is saying, well, what is he gonna wear? His jumpsuit and his orange flip-flops. If I would have thought about it, I could have wore a white jumpsuit is what she says. So her mom's visibly distraught because she doesn't want her daughter marrying a jailbird, but her mom it does no good because she doesn't care, because when she starts off her interview, she's saying that, yeah, I come from a good family, but I like bad boys. I wasn't even interested in Michael until his mom told me he was in the bed. So her mom, her daughter know what's going on. And when the mom is trying to talk to the daughter, she's already brainwashed her. And she's like, Grandma, you got to give him a second chance. Okay, you're going to have your 3 kids, your 2 boys and your daughter around him. He has 4 kids, and they're at the hotel with his mom and his sister awaiting a visit tomorrow, which you have a surprise because it's not just a visit, it's a wedding. And you're going to surprise them all at dinner later on that day. Good luck. Good luck with those concurrent sentences. So then there's a lot of people here that I noticed, but I don't think that they were on the show, so I'm not even going to mention them. I watched the show twice. I remember Chelsea and Mike, who met each other online, and they actually met through Facebook. And as I remember, Chelsea was saying that Mike was cute, so Mike's sister went and told Mike and was like, by the way, she's deaf, but she's cool. So Mike, who, what options do you really have, was like, okay, well, give her my info and let's talk. So Chelsea is talking to Mike, and she goes to tell her dad, and her dad's like, look, you've been in abusive relationships before. She has like a 12-year-old son, I think. And he's like, I'm going to talk to him and see what his intentions are. Then we have Emily and Dauri. And they have quite a romantic rivalry going on between them. They met as prison pen pals and are currently engaged on the show. Unfortunately, Dauri has found ways to cheat on Emily by sending other women letters. Though they've apparently mended fences, Emily is his power of attorney, so that gives her free reign to play around with his finances. So not only is she his power of attorney, she's filing his taxes, she's spending his money. So she went out and bought herself, she already had a ring, but she went out and bought herself another ring, spending all the money in his account while this man is in jail saying, can you put some money on my books? You can take his money and put it on his books, but you're spending it on a ring. And Dauri is in jail for robbery, but Emily is ready to dole out her own form of capital punishment. And yeah, I like to see how that's going to play out, because they're a cute young couple, but I just think that a lot of immaturity is at play here, because she's saying, I'm his power of attorney over everything. Medical is a whole different field, but she's going to school to be a criminal defense attorney, but she's going to wind up with herself in the pen if she doesn't stop doing the things she's doing. Then we have Ty and Hottie. Now, Ty was on last season's Love During Lockup, and Ty is a very interesting woman. She's a very attractive woman. However, she only wants to date inmates, and she dates a lot of them. So it's the scene or the show starts off by her working at the funeral parlor. She's a mortician. Whatever she does, she's straightening up chairs. She has another lady read her a letter, and the lady is like, she's like, I'm not taking this call. You want to read this letter for me? And basically, when she reads the letter, the lady is like, you're not over him. You're not done. Take his call and see what he has to say. So at her job, she's messing up, because we remember the last time she was at her job talking to Boston, fighting Boston, doing all this crazy stuff about this man that can't do anything for you because he's in jail. And so his cousin or whoever has he has his cousin go over to Ty's house, give her a ring, give her the phone, and she accepts it. So she's talking to the cousin, she's making up with him, I missed you, blah, 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 whatever. Her phone rings. She gets up, goes outside, red flag, the cousin's still sitting there. She knows something's up. Then Ty comes back in. It's her other prison boo she's talking to. Ty comes back in, oh, you know my uncle in jail, yeah, well, let's go out, let's do this. She got to get rid of her, because she has all these prison people that she's still talking to, and she says that even though she has the ring, until she gets married, she's still on the market. So she went on a date last season with a man in the free world, but I think that she likes to have control. So she likes to have her vision board, but a board full of prisoners that are never going to get out of jail. And she likes to control the situation, because she had a nice looking gentleman that she went on a date with, and she's still dating these prison people. So she goes to a hypnotist. Like, that's really going to work. And I don't even think she was hypnotized, but she really needs to go to a counselor to get some help for these daddy issues she has. So anyway, Hottie is currently in prison for possession with intent to distribute, but he and Ty are looking forward to hearing Wedding Bells soon. So their engagement comes off the drama between them, in which Ty discovers that Hottie was dating someone else in the previous season. I still think he's dating her, because when the girl left her house, the girl said, I got a ring for Boston to take it to her. So Ty, you're trying to play somebody, but in the process, you're getting played on national TV. So that's our season of Life After Lockup. There was one more couple that were basically, let me see if I have the information here. They were dating when they were in high school, and yes, Melissa, and I'll put her boyfriends up on the screen. When they were in high school, she was basically not popular and he was, so basically, when he got locked up, he sent out like 250 friend requests, and whoever accepted, he was trying to talk to them, and she was one of the ones that he ended up trying to talk to. And so her friends are like, why are you, lowballing yourself? But Melissa claims that, she likes him, and she's doing all these inappropriate things, taking pictures in thongs. When I saw that, I was like, I don't know if I can do this season. But that was the worst that it has gotten so far. But Melissa is basically, he probably has used everybody else or got money from everybody else that he went to school with, and she was probably the last person that he could reach out to put some money on those books. So again, that's your life after lockup recap. So next Friday, Ty is ready for her big day. Hottie still has 5 years in jail, but her friend comes to tell her something. So let's see what's going to happen on Love During Lockup. People out here trying to scam a scammer, and they're getting scammed. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, subscribe to the channel.